Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and in this video I'm gonna make predictions for game week 4 in La Liga. The games are coming thick and fast in Spain this year already. The fourth game week is going to come. We just finished match day 3 last night, and now we have a match day 4 today on Saturday. It's starting and it is going to be quite interesting. So these are going to be my prediction. I have still not done the review. I still don't know how I did for match day 3, because it was deadline day and there were so many things that so many other videos that I wanted to make about the games and about the signings as well. So I think most probably by tomorrow we will have the review for match day 3, and we'll see how many points I got in that, and then of course we'll see how many points I get in match day 4 as well. After the weekend ends. The point system is quite simple. I think now anybody who is watching my video would know that 3 points if the entire prediction is right, and 2 points if only the prediction is right but the score is not correct. So 2 points for that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first game is Barcelona versus Real Valladolid, and I think it is quite an easy one to call. Barcelona have been amazing the entire season. They have had a great start, 100% record in the league. They played 3-1-3 and they have looked absolutely fantastic. I did not think that they would have such a great start. I predicted them to finish third. I thought that their squad was not that good enough as compared to the two Madrid clubs, and I thought that the title race would be between those Madrid clubs, and Barca would finish third. But the way they have started the season and the way they are playing, I think my prediction might be wrong, to be very honest with you. They look absolutely stunning the way they are playing, with the confidence and like the bravado that they play the game. It is really looking good, and I think it is going to be a very good season for them with the way that they have started. If it continues like this, I think they are in good for a very good season. They are playing Valladolid side which is like they started the season with a win, then they lost to Real Madrid at 3-0, in which they played really well. I said in my reviews as well that they were really good against Real Madrid, and I think they're not being able to finish their chances was the reason that they did not get any point out of it. And then last on match day 3 they drew against Leganes. So win, lose, draws, they have gotten all their all type of results in the first 3 games. But I think this game is going to be quite tough for them. They are going away at Barcelona. I remember I said the same thing regarding Real Madrid as well, and they ended up losing 3-0, and Real did not even play that good. So now Barcelona are looking really good, and I think Valladolid are going to have quite a tough game. I think it is going to be sort of a drubbing for them. I am going for a 4-0 Barcelona win. I think Barca will win it quite easily, and I think Valladolid are going to suffer their second defeat. I have said that they are going to have a tough season. I think they are going to be one of the teams fighting for the relegation, and I don't really expect any surprises from them that they are going to go ahead and defeat Barcelona. I just don't see it. I think it will be quite easy for Barcelona. Second game is Athletic Club versus Atletico Madrid, and these are the two teams that have really disappointed me. I thought both of them would have a great season this year, but both of them have started very slow. They have not playing to the level that you expect them to. And especially Atletico Madrid, I mean, they have spent so much money on their squad, but it is the performances are not there for them. And I think it is especially the last game. I don't know what happened in that game. The decisions that Simeone made in that game were quite shocking, to be very honest with you. And Athletic Club themselves, I think they have been all over the place. They won last time around. On match day 3 they defeated Valencia. It was quite a fun game to watch, but like you expected better from Athletic. Till now they have lost already. They lost to Barcelona, and so I think it is not been the start that they would have expected. And same goes for Atletico Madrid, and that is why I don't see any of them winning. Even if one of them wins the game, I think it is going to be a very close game, like a 1-0 will win by one of them, but I don't want to predict that, so I'm going to stay on the fence, and I think it is going to be a 0-0 draw between Athletic Club and Atletico Madrid. And if before the start of the season anybody would have asked me about this, I would never have predicted this scoreline, because of the talent that both of these squads possess, especially attacking talent. But the way they have played and from at the start of the season, I don't see any of them scoring, to be very honest with you. So I am going for a 0-0 draw between Athletic Bilbao and Atletico Madrid. From two teams that are expected to do very good, we move on to two teams who are not expected to have a good season in Espanyol and Rayo Vallecano, and I have both of them relegated, to be very honest with you. In my prediction, I've said both of them are gonna get relegated, so it is a very huge match. Like both of these teams would want to get a point as get important points against teams who they are gonna face. Espanyol were really good against Atletico Madrid. They frustrated them, they made sure that they don't score against them, and they got their first points in La Liga this season. Rayo Vallecano last week they played Barcelona, and they were okay, but like Barcelona are on a level on another level this time this season. So they really did not trouble Barca that much. Barca were in complete control in that game. So I think this game is going to be quite interesting. It's at Espanyol's home as well, so I think that gives them a bit of advantage. But again, you don't know with Rayo Vallecano, so I think it will be quite a surprising game in my opinion. It will be quite exciting game as well. As I said, the game between Athletic Club and Atletico Madrid will be not a boring 0-0, but I just think it will be a 0-0. This game I am going for a score draw. I think it is going to be a 2-2 draw between Espanyol and Rayo Vallecano. The next game is Leganes versus Mallorca, and I mean Leganes they played a 0-0 draw against Valladolid last week, and they last match day, and they Mallorca same, they played a 0-0 draw against Sevilla. So both of these teams it is sort of like the season that I expected them to have. Both of them have not played that good football, but I expected that from them. So like I'm not surprised, to be very honest with you. Leganes a little bit, I thought they would have a better season as compared to Mallorca's, but the way that they have started the season, they are still struggling. I think they are slowly gonna get themselves together and get the points that they need to stay away from the relegation zone and try to finish in the top half, and that is why I am going for, and they are home as well, so that is why I'm going for a close 2-1 win for Leganes. The next game the next game is Valencia versus Villarreal, and I mean what can I say about both of them? Valencia, they lost to Athletic Club, and I think that game was quite fun to watch. I think both the teams could have won that game, and I just think that Bilbao got really lucky in that one. Villarreal on the other hand, I think played till now the game of the season in entire 5. The only thing that the game that comes close to this Celta Vigo Villarreal game was between Mönchengladbach and Bayer Leverkusen on the opening day of the Bundesliga. Apart from that, I don't think any game has been that exciting than the Celta Vigo and Villarreal game from last week. And Villarreal won it right at the end, and I think that gives them a lot of confidence coming to Valencia. Valencia, as I said, they themselves lost a very close game at Atletico Bilbao. Now they are at home, and you would hope that they can bounce back from it, but I like it. The safe thing for me would be to stay on the fence and go for a draw, but I don't want to do it. I think Villarreal will, with that confidence of that last gasp winner, I think Villarreal win this one, and I think it is going to be another close one. I'm going for a 2-1 Villarreal win in this one. The next game is Alaves versus Las Palmas, and I mean Las Palmas were really good against Real Madrid. They frustrated them, and I think they were unlucky not to win that game, because Real Madrid, they really did not deserve to win that game. They got the early goal, and they frustrated Real Madrid, and they made sure that they are not able to make more chances, and when the Real Madrid did make chances, Alaves, they defended for their lives. So I think they were really unlucky not to get the 3 points. Their season has been a bit of sort of a stop start, and they would hope that they can end the month of August and go into the international break with a good performance. They are playing an Alaves side who defeated Real Sociedad. It was a quite an interesting win for them, quite a good match. I expected, in my prediction, I said Sociedad were going to win, but it did not happen. So Alaves got important 3 points for them at this game. I think it is a very tight game to call. I'll be very honest with you, I really don't know which side I want to go, and that is why I'm staying on fence in this one. I think it will be a 1-1 draw between Alaves and Las Palmas. The next game is Osasuna versus Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo, as I already said, they played like the game of the season till now against Villarreal last week. They were undefeated before that game. They played 2 games, 1-2, and then they lose that game at the last moment. I think they have their start of the season has been really fantastic, and they are playing an Osasuna side. They had got thrashed 4-0 by Girona. Even though Osasuna are home in this game, I don't see any other result apart from a Celta Vigo win. I think they are gonna get their 3rd win of the season, and I've been very impressed with them. I didn't think that they were gonna have such a good season, but their start of a season has been brilliant. So I think that it is going to continue. I'm going 2-0 win for Celta Vigo. I could be wrong in this one, because also Osasuna at home, they could turn up and basically change the whole complexion of the game, but as of now, I think Celta Vigo are going to win. The next game is Sevilla versus Girona, and Girona, as I said, they won 4-0 against Osasuna. Their season was basically started last on match day 3, because before that they have not been really that good. Performances have not been there from Girona, and I think they are gonna continue. They are playing a Sevilla side who have, it is basically like they have continued from last year, and I think I saw that. I don't know, a lot of people, when making prediction, they thought that it was just a one-off season for Sevilla and they were gonna be back this year. But I said in my preview and I said in my prediction that their squad is just stagnant. The recruitment that they have done for this season is not that good, and I think they were gonna have another season where they finish in the bottom half of the table. And the way that they have played till now in this season, I think I'm justified till now. So that is why I'm going for an away win. I think Girona win this one 3-1. I think Sevilla will score, but I think Girona will win quite comfortably. The next game is Getafe versus Real Sociedad, and I think if there is one team that has really disappointed me till now is Real Sociedad. I think they have been so bad. All my predictions regarding them every week are wrong. Like every week I say this is the week where they finally get the win, this is the week where they start their season, but it is not happening for them. They lost last week on match day 3 as well, from Alaves. Like it is really bad for Real Sociedad. I don't know what has happened. I expected them to finish in the top 4. It was when I was making my prediction, it was them or Bilbao, one of them. So I went with Sociedad. I said that they are going to finish on 4th, and I put Athletic Club Bilbao at 5th. But the way that Sociedad are playing, I think I made a mistake in that one. So, and they are playing a side in Getafe, which again have been quite hard to call for me till now, because every week they come up with a different performance from last week. So you cannot really predict what they are going to do. But they are at home. Getafe are a very tough side to break down, and the way Real Sociedad are playing, I don't see that happening. Even if it does happen, I think it will be very hard for them. I think I think it is going to be a very boring game of football, to be very honest with you, in my opinion. So I am going for a cheeky 1-0 home win for Getafe. The last match is Real Madrid versus Real Betis, And I mean, what a pathetic start, what a terrible start for Real Madrid this season. They have already lost 4 points. They are behind Barcelona, or on match day 3, 4 points behind them, and it is not looking good. None of their performances have been good. Even the game that they won against Valladolid was not good. Their superstars are not able to work together. They are not able to get them the wins that they need. The chances are not being made. The midfield, they are not able to control the midfield. They are not creating enough, and even though the chances that they make, they are not able to finish them as well. So it is quite interesting that the way they are playing. They are going to be at Santiago Bernabeu. They are playing a team in Real Betis who did not play on match day 3. Their game was postponed because they were in the Conference League. So it will be quite interesting. Real Betis have been really good. I think they were unlucky not to win on match day 2 because they were the way they played was really good. As I said, they did not play on match day 3. I think this game, the problem with Real Madrid is the same in like Valladolid game. They did not play good for the first half or for first 60 minutes, and then they came on and they scored 3 goals in the second half. And I think this is what is gonna happen here. I think Betis score, but Real Madrid, being at Santiago Bernabeu, they somehow go and get the win. I may be wrong, maybe they will draw this game as well, but just because they are at the Santiago Bernabeu, I'm gonna go ahead and give them the win. I think Real Madrid win it 2-1, and they go on the international break with a victory. That is it for me. These are my prediction for game week 4 of La Liga. We'll see how many points I can make. Last week it was a disaster for sorry, match day 2 was a disaster for me. We don't know what happened on match day 3 because I still have not reviewed that. We'll see, and maybe I will do both the videos together, or maybe I will drop the match day 3 video by tomorrow, because it is happening between one, that Thursday was match day 3, and now by Saturday they have started match day 4 as well. So it is coming thick and fast in the games in La Liga, so it becomes quite difficult to drop videos on time, but I'm trying to make sure that it happens. But these are my prediction. Comment below and let me know what your predictions are. Who do you think is gonna win this weekend? And we'll see how many of your predictions are correct and how many of mine are correct. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 300 subs before the month of September, and we are slowly getting our target, so make sure we achieve it. Now the transfer window is end, and we are going to go to international break, so we are going to have a lot of different kind of content. We are going to talk about the international games as well. There are Asian qualifiers for the World Cup, South American qualifiers, then you have European qualifiers and the Nations League, and we're going to do the tier list about who had the better transfers, and which transfer was okay, and which transfer can have a more impact on their teams. Everything will be discussed, so it's better to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.